Hey Leo, Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. So as you can see, I'm at a different location. I'm away from home for now, so this is what we've got to work with. So bear with me. Also, I am having a hard time with my allergy. So if you are all hooked into your bestest ever headphones, I'm sorry if I blow your ears out by coughing or sneezing. And that's my disclaimer. All right, Leo, here we are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, it didn't sound right for some reason. I am here to do your reading for the week ahead. So, I am using my Modern Witch tarot deck in honor of Halloween. I am also using, at the end, I will be getting some advice from this deck here, which is the Witch's Wisdom, and that's in honor of Halloween. I do have several decks here that I will be clarifying with, including the Lightseers deck, my little Lenormand deck, Under the Roses. I also have my Tarot of the Night and ℜ𝕉𝕁 Tarot. So we're going to use those as we need them. If you need any of these decks or want any of these decks that I'm using, please look down below. There is a link to Amazon, and you will be able to purchase them there. All right, here we go. These cards are already blessed, but I am going to ask again once more for Archangel Michael for guidance, Archangel Chamuel for understanding, for our Leo friends, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week ahead. If I could please also have the help of my angels and guides, please. I do need your help with signs and symbols. All right, let's go ahead and cut these babies. And here we go. All right, Leo, if we could have information for the highest good of Leo, the absolute highest good. If we could have anything about love, home, finances, life in general, love, friendship, anything you're willing to give us for the highest good of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What do we have here? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Leo. There we go. All right. So first of all, we've got the Nine of Swords. So we have something that's weighing on your mind, Leo. Something that might be keeping you up at night. You might be dreaming about it. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. I think you are feeling left out. Someone who you may have had words with. I feel like you're feeling left out. I feel like you can take care of yourself, so I don't feel as though you're left out in the cold, but I do feel the lack coming from this card. And that's what really this card is about. It's about lack of love, lack of friendship, lack of whatever you're missing. This is the lack. And then I am showing the Six of Wands, which is you being successful at the things that you do. And the Two of Swords, which is you trying to make a decision. We need one more card. So I think you're thinking about something that's troubling you, making you feel in lack. I think you are both of these. I feel, Leo, like you are feeling out in the cold, like you're feeling like someone has cut you off, or you have cut someone else off. But I feel like you feel okay about that, or because the Six of Wands is about success. It's about people watching you as you return. It's about taking passionate action. So I feel like there is something going on that you need to make a decision about that you want to be successful at. You want to be the person who comes out victorious. We need one more card, please, for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is, one, about good news, which is good. And two, it's about taking a different path in passion or love. And I feel like this is something you're passionate about, not necessarily a person. Under the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So I think that you just want to put down your burdens, the things that have been playing on your mind. I feel as though you are having a hard time with maybe an argument that left you on the outside, or thoughts, communications, I think it was. I think it was a communication with someone that left you on the outside, or feeling like you're on the outside looking in. I don't know if you're okay with how you feel, though. I think you want success, but maybe you are okay. But you know what? We're going to clarify, and we'll find out what's going on here. So let's first clarify for the Nine of Swords, okay? Nine of Swords for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Anything for the highest good of Leo. Tell us what the Nine of Swords is for, please. Clarify Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess. So I feel like there's some things that you're thinking about, communications and connections, and you're not telling anybody. I feel like you feel weak if you tell someone. And that's, you know, it's kind of Leo energy, that you're always the lion. You're always the one who is, you know, all the world's a stage. Everybody's watching, and you don't necessarily want to show everybody how you're feeling right now. But I feel like you feel that there are things that you don't know about. There are things that are hiding in secrecy, and you just want to be able for it all to come out in the open because you're tired of feeling this way. Give me one more card, please, of the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords. Woo. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Four of Wands in reverse. You're not feeling stable. You're feeling kind of off balance. And I feel like you're looking for signs and symbols to help you with that. You are hoping that you can get things fixed with the signs and symbols. I feel like there is some sort of a relationship. The High Priestess is someone who's in her 50s or 60s. So I feel like you could be having a relationship that isn't quite making it with a parent, I think. The Four of Wands tells me that there's instability in the relationship, and the High Priestess tells me that it could be with someone who's older, so a grandparent or a parent. Yeah, we'll come back to that, and we'll clarify some more with a different deck. Five of Pentacles. Why is that here for Leo, please? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Swords. So I think you're thinking about it. You're trying to come up with a way to fix it. I think that you are thinking a lot about how you should communicate to this person that you're on the outs with. And I think you know that it could be cleared up with conversation, but I don't think you're ready for it. You feel like this person has been lying to you. You feel like they're not telling you something, and you have moved away from them. So either mentally or physically, you've moved away from them, and you're tired of, I think you're really exhausted about thinking about this, about talking about this. I just think you're trying to put it out of your mind. You just really want to go from the chaos to the calm. Let's go over to the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Six of Wands, Leo, why is it here for you? We have the Strength card, which is also Leo. So you are strong and you want victory in this situation, which I think is probably with someone who's older than you by quite a bit. So I think that's probably a parent. High Priestess tells me that it's likely a parent thing. And then we have you want balance. That's also the card of justice is the card of Libra. So I feel like either Libra can help you have justice here, help you have more balance as you try to take passionate actions toward this thing that you're trying to resolve, but you're kind of scared, you know. That's Pisces and Cancer energy. You're not really sure what to do going forward, and so you're thinking about it instead. You're taking, you know, the time that you need to think about it, but you need the justice and strength to fight off the part that you're scared of, because that's the only way that you're going to get your success. Two of Swords. Why is that here? What sort of decision are you trying to make? Two of Swords is the Magician. So you are trying to manifest something. I think you're trying to manifest an answer, maybe what you're supposed to do from here. And there is some, I think you hear my coffee pot going in the background, maybe. Sorry. The Four of Swords is here, and that tells me that this relationship needs to be healed. And I think that you want it to be healed because I don't think you like dealing with the anxiety that it gives you in your chest. Why is the Page of Wands here, please? Ooh, caught it. Page of Wands. Why is that here? Because of the Nine of Cups. So I think you're dealing with this emotionally. And I think what you want is for things to work out. You just want things to work out. You don't want any more heavy things to think about. You're hoping that it's going to work itself out, but I think you're taking a different path in something that you're passionate about, and I think that there's going to be good news coming from that. What else do we have for the Page of Wands, please? Page of Wands. Page of Wands, please. There we go. There's my coffee pot. Coffee's ready. All right. So we are dealing with someone who's an Aries. So you might be having an issue with an Aries. You really want to fix whatever is going on here with the Aries. You really want to be able to have your wishes come true, that things work out, that that the king is willing to speak with you. I feel it's an Aries that you're having issues with, but unfortunately I see this Tower. So I think you want it to work out, but I don't think it's working out. And let me just find out why here. See what kind of a Tower this is. Spirit, what kind of a Tower is this for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Tell us about the Tower, please. The Tower is here because of the Magician, because you have manifested the Tower. Very curious. You have manifested the Tower. So you've manifested the breakdown of this relationship so it could be built up again, but stronger. The Hanged Man. Yep, the Magician and the Hanged Man, hand in hand, right? The Hanged Man is about, trying to see it from a different perspective, and the Magician is about manifesting that perspective. So why else do we have the Tower here? Two of Wands. You're at the crossroads. So the crossroads is, what decision do you make? Do you go forward and try and mend this relationship with the Aries? Or do you manifest something else completely? You're trying to see this from a different point of view, hopefully from the view of the other person, because really having empathy is really the only way that you can get this figured out. But I feel like you're at the crossroads here, and I don't necessarily know which way you're going here. I'm going to use my little Lenormands here. What do we have here? We have the clouds. You're kind of in the darkness right now, and you'd prefer to be in the sun. You'd prefer that there be sunshine rather than the clouds. So you're trying to move the clouds away by being at the crossroads. I have a feeling that the issue is with the gentleman. So I'm just going to go ahead and say here that it might be with somebody's father. And the stars. I think the stars is your hope that things will work out. Let me just take a look here at the book. 16. Card number 16. We have being inspired or seeking one's goals. So I think you are inspired to be able to work on this. You're looking to the universe, trying to use your imagination for guidance, which means manifestation. I feel like it is an issue that you have with a person who is older than you. Could be a grandparent, could be a parent. We have the sickle here as well. That tells me that you just want to cut out things that no longer are serving you in this relationship. And then we have the rider. The rider is the one that brings news from afar. So this person, if they can't get a hold of you on social media, they may result to writing a letter. So I think that someone wants to speak with you. I'm going to go back to the beginning here where we had the nine of swords, which was clarified by the High Priestess, and the Four of Wands, which is the instability of a relationship, which I feel is with someone who's older. What is the High Priestess holding? What are the secrets the High Priestess is holding, please? What can you tell us, High Priestess? What can you tell Leo about what's going on here? Tell us about Leo. What secrets are being held from Leo? That Knight of Pentacles, somebody wants to come toward you and wants to start something new, or start something fresh. I feel like they want to bring something into you here. The Nine of Cups tells me that that person also wants to have their wishes fulfilled. So I have a feeling if you decide to reach out to this person that they're going to talk to you. Four of Wands. Why is it in the reverse, please? Four of Wands in the reverse is Ten of Pentacles. So right now you're feeling pretty good. Even though you're out of balance, I think you're feeling pretty good that that even though you have all this to think about, that your life is still going really good. So whatever problem you have with this person is not affecting you at all. Ace of Wands tells me that you're really passionate about fixing this, about getting things back in order, and being at the very beginning of, a Ten of Pentacles type relationship. This could also be money. Maybe that person owes you money. That could be why you have, why you're not talking to them any longer. Let's go back now to the Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold, which is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, telling me someone may be lying to you. Can you clarify, please? Where did that go now? Oh, there it is. Dropping cards, always, always, always. So, Seven of Pentacles. I think you want to plant the seeds of intention here. So I don't necessarily know that you want time to speak with this person right now, but I feel as though you want to have some sort of intention set to think about that before things kind of go off the rails. Because I have a feeling that if you guys don't get together, Three of Cups, get together and work it out emotionally, then I think that things could be lost here. So we have the Six of Wands, which is success, is what you want. You want success in justice and strength. So you want to be stronger, you want to have your balance, but you're worried about things going on in the future. Tell me what's going on here with the Moon card, please. What is the fear? What is the fear of the Moon card, please? We have the fear is staying in balance. So whoever this person is that's getting you out of balance, you know that they get you out of balance, and that's why you're staying away from them. I feel like you feel you're a different person when you talk to them. You're not like this with anyone else, but they know what buttons to push. And this is something that happens every time you're with this person. You end up being off balance. And then we have the King of Pentacles. You'd rather be in balance, right? You'd rather be in balance. You'd rather be working on, things of charity. You want to be with your friends. You want to have balance in all things that you do. But this person, I think, pulls you off balance. And that's the reason why you've been staying away from them. All right, so we have the Two of Swords, clarified by the Four of Swords and the Magician. So you're trying to manifest healing here. So I think you do want to make the decision to heal this relationship. And what will you do? Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Why is the Four of Swords here, please? Four of Swords is here because of the Nine of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with someone who is single. And what else do we have here? We have the Seven of Cups. You have a lot of options in your life. And I think this person tries to minimize that. Three of Pentacles tells me that you're looking for some sort of partnership, that you just want to come to an agreement with this person that things are going to be okay all the way around, that they don't necessarily have to be what you want them to be, but they just got to stop terrorizing you. Because I feel like you're on balance, you're off balance, you're on balance, you're off balance, and I don't think you like that. So I think you're going to try and get together with this person eventually and ask them what their problem is. And if they get you off balance, I think you're just going to leave it and walk away. Let me just get you some oracle cards for some advice. What should Leo do with this reading, please? We need advice for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo. Let's go for two cards. Two cards for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The first one we have is the High Priestess or High Priest and responsibility. Interesting, because the High Priestess was the one that told us what was going on here, right? You want someone to come to you and say, hey, I'm sorry. But I don't think that person is ready to do that. And then we have the altar of dedication. Let's look at those. Just going to read from the book here because I only take these out once a year. And although I kind of have an idea what's going on here, I think I'd like to read the notes from the author. So we're going to look at High Priest, High Priestess. And there we go. So it says here, influence, control, and power could result in something sour. Careful. Responsibility is a must. Creative outcomes, fair and just. So it looks like you're going to have to work in conjunction with that person in order to resolve this. It does say it's not enough to seek power for power's sake. You must be accepting the responsibility that comes with it. All good witches know that consequences are attached to any magical workings they may undertake. The universal law of cause and effect and the law of three in its purest form. If we perform an action that causes a result, then that result further causes an effect that goes on to influence all of creation in some way. So you're really impacting the people around you and how they think of you and the other person. It says the priest or the priestess acts as a spiritual guide to coven members, overseeing rituals, training their witches, making sure that all that they do when they come together is done in reverence and integrity. Responsibility accompanies the high priest or priestess, all things as a result of your thoughts, words, actions, whether you are a member of a coven or choose to work alone, see yourself as the high priest or the priestess. Treat all that you do with respect. And that includes any interactions that you have with people. Make sure that you're doing all of that in respect as well. Then we have the altar and dedication. Let's see what that's about. The altar and dedication. It says here, commitment's not a dirty word. Achievements, focus, goals are spurred. Choose one path to lead the way. With dedication, you'll not stray. So make sure that you're dedicated. If you are dedicated in getting this thing worked out, make sure that you do it. Make sure that you do it with all your might. It says, now is the time to gather all the tools you have obtained along the way, including that which you have learned and experienced, and bring them to the table. For you have now the vital ingredients you need to bring about magic you require. So this is about manifestation. And if you look really close, you'll see that there is... there's a chalice, and that is emotion. There is a knife, that is air, that's communication and connection. There is a pentacle there, which tells me that this could be a very valuable experience for you. And I believe that there is a rod there that looks to me like it might be incense. So also the candles, right? And so it's talking about manifestation here. It says, for you have now the vital ingredients you need to bring about magic you require, manifestation. So now is the time for you to realize where your alliance truly lies. Remove any tendencies from your flavoring flaky indecision so that you can bear your soul in truth and dedication to that which flows through your veins and sings strong in your heart. Decide upon your path carefully and wisely and make a full commitment to that which you choose. So it is saying, I believe what it's saying is, my interpretation is that it's saying if you're going to do it with all your might, or don't do it. So if you are planning on fixing things with whomever this person that's the older person in your life, take it with all your might. Make sure that you're all in before you go. If you're not all in, it is not going to work out, and this is going to be upside down. You're not going to have any balance, because I feel like things have been throwing you off balance and making you sort of be by yourself and trying to heal. But I think this is ultimately what you want. You want to be able to speak again with that Aries, and that you want things to work out in your favor emotionally anyway, because you're tired of the arguments that ensue with this person. That is really all I have for you, Leo. Thank you very much for coming. I thank you so much for coming here. Please look down in the description. There are some things there that you may need to know in terms of what's been going on my site. Plus, there will be a link up here that'll tell you that I am having a sale on readings. Okay, so email me first because those prices are not on my website. It's only for my folks over here at YouTube. So email me first and we'll talk about a price. All right, gotta go. Thank you. Bye-bye.